Right, folks, here we go. I'm finally watching this. I'm totally not 2 days late. And if someone wants to be a bit of a smartass in the comment, be like, "Hey, you took too long." Shut up. I'm not late. I was just busy and didn't get around to watching it right when it was out, which is the exact definition of being late. Shut up. Okay, so watching, I I guess Nintendo Directs are out and Treehouse are in. So yeah, let's take a look at this Nintendo Treehouse, I guess. I'm looking forward to seeing more about Pokopia, though, so I hope this lives up. Dang, they even got the whole, animated intro? I'm too Donkey
Hello,
Kong filled,
welcome
man.
to Nintendo Treehouse Live. Today we're going to be playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Meet Up in Belleville Park. My name is Emily. I'm here today with Jose, Taryn, and Ethan, and we actually have a special guest. Ethan, will you please do the honors?
Special secret guest hiding inside of this wonderful question mark block. Yes, can I?
Is it Elephant Rosalina? Are we gonna get to see her?
The talking flower. The talking flower being
That'll be $35,
very
please.
Most talkative resident.
You know, I will say, I
go ahead
am
and get an
surprised
introductory
how
comment
cheap
from-
this thing is compared to other Nintendo stuff. Like, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure, didn't they charge $100 for the alarm clock?
Talking flower can make comments on all kinds of things. Some of them very unexpected. The things that come out of this talking flower's mouth will surprise you.
I
we can
want
talk
one of
about
those for
things
my
like
desk
time,
at work.
and the temperature in the room and stuff like that.
People are calling me about banking
He also speaks
information, and all of a
11
sudden they hear the
languages,
talking
which is
flower.
just a lot.
That'd be really
It's
funny.
wild.
Yeah, and also Talking Flower will talk intermittently on its own. But just keep in mind that, like, for the purposes of demonstration today, we're actually going to ask him to pipe down just a little bit.
Yeah, so why don't we do that now, and then we'll get
Oh,
into
they're gonna be like all the older people playing Mario Wonder and turning off the flower?
Thank you, Talking Flower.
But the flower is so
and you can
funny!
look forward to more for the Talking Flower when he comes out on March 12th. But as Ethan and Jose said, we're going to get into the game.
Oh, shoot, he
so what
released
are
a
we
suit?
starting with?
All right, so we're here in Camp Central. I'm playing as Rosalina, new to the cast, and we are here. Basically, you might recognize the music if you've been paying attention, but oh, look at that. We've got our friends from the Toad Brigade here. So this is the site for the Toad Brigade training camp.
Oh my god, that's what
There
you
are challenges that you can complete that involve they really test your skills, to be quite honest. But there's also a cute little lobby where you'll
Look,
see
the Elephant
Poplin's
Rosalina
hard at
joke is
work.
funny, but can we
But
see her
that's not
using
the only
any
single-player
power-ups,
content in the
please?
game.
I don't
I
want her to
think
be
that,
another
there's a little more to
easy
talk
mode
about.
character like the Yosh and the
That's right.
Nabbit.
There is more to talk about. There's more excitement to be had in the Flower Kingdom because guess who's arrived?
The Koopalings.
The Koopalings! The
I
Koopalings
did it!
are here. They're joining us on this adventure. They've stolen something from Belleville Park, of course, so I say joining us, but they're only here for themselves, naturally. So now you're going to have to partner with the Toad Brigade training recruits, or rather Toad Brigade recruits, and they're
crap, my
going to be
knuckles, that sounds
feeding
so
you
loud on the mic.
eyewitness reports, and you're going to be using those to track them across the Flower Kingdom, and then hopefully defeating them in order to bring this treasure back.
Check out this recruit. So this is
Oh,
Plucky.
they got knockoff
who's a lovely
Squawks
new
from
character,
Donkey
who's also
Kong
part
here.
of
Look at
that,
that.
information relay group.
Remember
So
Squawks?
we're gonna jump into this Toad Brigade
That
training
green
camp.
bird
real
from
quick.
Donkey Kong?
And
I don't know what I'm
I
saying.
love that they always say go with gusto, because the truth is, while on the surface you might think, well, training, is that a tutorial? It's not. These are courses, first of all, from the main game. So if you haven't progressed much in the main game, these will unlock with time. But you also rise through the ranks of the Toad Brigade while
Yes!
you're
I
doing these.
love replaying
So as you
courses I've
complete
already
them,
played
you'll
to death,
unlock
man.
more and more courses, and more. You can call it renown. You can call it props.
Bragging rights?
Yeah, bragging rights. Well, definitely that. So let's jump into. I'm going to use the wall climb jump badge, and we're gonna jump into this course.
Yeah, so this one is a stay invincible, clear course and stay invincible. I think is the actual title. So there's these stars scattered throughout that you can see Jose is just effortlessly jumping through. That will kind of reset your invincibility,
Yep.
and you have to hold that all the way to the end.
And if you know your Mario gameplay, you know perfectly well that you get a sound cue when you're getting close to the end of an invincibility power up. So you want to make sure that. Oh, I should probably
skip it,
grab
don't
that.
skip it.
Yeah,
Play
I
it
skipped that.
safe.
I skipped that once and regretted it very much. So
Yeah,
Let's
the
go
wall
this.
jump
Skip
badge
the
is too.
invincibility, which
That
he
made it
needs
too
for the-
easy for you.
Yeah,
We're
completing
taking
the
that away
mission.
from
Of course
you.
you're
next
right.
time.
Yeah, no, I probably shouldn't have used that. I've used it a little bit. But
What are those
if you're watching
water
this and saying, well,
droplet
hang on, man,
thingies?
that looks way too easy. Like, let me tell you, there are plenty of courses inside of this training camp that will absolutely make you showcase the skills. Like, do
Like
not
what?
for a second think that this isn't going to challenge you.
Also,
Yeah.
Jose just made it
Like
look
what,
easy.
man?
Jose's
Dude,
just
I'm a
also
Mario
good.
Bros
But
expert.
speaking one
I
of
need
those
a
that
real
challenges,
challenge.
we're gonna go and hop over
And
to
if I can
Clear
figure
Course
out how
in
to capture
Time.
my own
Rolling
footage,
Ball
I might even
Hall,
record myself playing
which
and
is
making
one
a
of those
jackass
courses
of
that
myself, so you guys can
challenges at
watch.
least me personally quite a bit.
It'd
You
be
start
interesting.
playing,
Let
Ethan?
me know. I mean, I'm probably
As
gonna
soon
do
as I
it, but
took
like
the
if people
controller,
actually show
so I'm now the
interest,
one
that's
playing.
like
I'm
more
going
of
to be
an
playing as
incentive to do it. You know what I'm
Rosalina.
saying?
And this course pops you into a roller skate, which is new to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. But you might recognize the roller
Actually,
skate from
Mario's been
the
going
roller
inside of
skate,
shoes since Mario 3.
Koopas from the main game.
Yeah, you also get to see wigglers and roller skates in the main game, so
Yes.
it's really cool to see
Okay, this actually looks kinda funny.
show up in sort of a challenge form.
Now you too
Yes.
can be
I
one
want
of
the
roller
roller
skates.
skate boot
Yeah.
in
And this course
Mario
is,
Kart.
it's got kind of a tight timer of 40 seconds. And if you start messing up and bouncing around on these triangle-shaped trampolines, it can
I
really
call
eat away at your time.
triangle
So I have, at this point, I have
Ethan, you
no
can do it.
certainty whether I'm going to make it in time.
I think you got it. I think you got it.
Come on.
I believe.
I think maybe if I'd gone over. Oh,
Hey,
so close.
look at that. Look at
That
that.
guy sucked.
I didn't doubt you for a second.
Good job.
Thank
Very
you.
And you were talking and playing. That's awesome.
What
Yeah,
is this
usually when I
releasing
talk
game?
and play,
kinda wanna
I lose some skill.
Multitasking.
We'll go ahead and I think the next thing we're going to do is hop into that exact same course, but in multiplayer to show kind of how playing in multiplayer changes things. So I will take this opportunity to welcome my
Oh
friends
boy,
in
the
here.
same
Are you
level
friends
We'll go to
again?
multiplayer. We're friends, absolutely.
For now.
Until we get to the versus content later.
Oh, this is only
thank
the
you,
first less than
And then
half
we
an hour
will
of
pick
this.
new characters. I'll go ahead and switch over to
Dang.
Luigi
And they're gonna
at this
waste
juncture.
time by showing the same level again. Just
I'm
with
gonna
more
play as
people.
Mario.
I'll play Daisy.
I'll be Blue Toad.
You do have the blue toad energy today.
Oh.
Yep.
Energy.
Yep.
You're just saying I dress like Blue Toad. I'm not ashamed. Look at him.
No, blue toad's great. It's a great energy to have.
Yellow
Not
Toad
enough
Supremacy.
blue toads, more
Actually,
blue
We need more.
Could do with more. So we'll play the same course over again, but now in multiplayer. And we're all going to pop into our own individual rolling skates.
I was waiting my turn.
create
was
the
jealous, now you
army
get a chance.
of the boot.
Mostly stressed. We have to do this together, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is co-op.
It is co-op. Yep.
If I get left behind.
Bro, they're
players
coming
got
after
button.
Sega, man. Look
It
how
is co-op,
fast
but we
they're
do
going.
tend to take it
Sonic,
a little
count your
too serious
days.
around these parks to see who
I'm
will make it there
first.
first.
I'm behind.
Oh
I'm
no.
behind already.
Are you? I see Mario with them.
Very short-lived.
Oh,
Okay.
that did
Go
not last.
Luigi.
Come on, guys.
Let me tell
Come on.
you.
Oh,
Keep up.
gosh.
Ethan,
Oh,
slow,
gosh.
Ethan.
I had
No,
I had
no,
some
no.
practice.
This is
before.
the
I feel
most
like you
stage
guys are
shit,
just
man.
going
Oh my god.
Positions.
All right, Mario's coming in.
I'm coming.
I feel pretty. Oh, I said I feel pretty good about this
What?
one.
You
and then I
did.
instantly got
You
slowed
did.
down.
Yeah, he literally just
And you slowed me down while you're
I'm
on
so
it.
sorry. We can still make it though. We can
Stage
still
Yeah,
make
we
it.
got
I
this.
think.
I believe.
No concerns whatsoever.
I can
I
barely
don't
keep up with the screen. No,
Maybe-
I'm only
maybe
doing
a few
the same
concerns.
thing. Bounce back.
Hey, we did it. Wow.
Jose
Daisy.
saved us there at the end.
No, I saw Daisy zoom right past me.
I was on a mission.
So if you do it multiplayer, you get
Well
more
done.
of the
Nice work.
currency?
Emily was not going to be left behind.
And for the next course, we're going to hop into. We're going to stick with multiplayer, but we're going to do a little bit of different setup.
So I
You're
gotta
going to
watch-
have
I
one of
gotta
our
watch these
players
people
over here.
purposely
We're
play
going to
bad.
switch into co-star Luma.
Yes.
Yep.
Luma is what I affectionately call little sibling mode, which I'm allowed to say because I am the
Mhm.
littlest sibling in my family. So it's perfect for someone in the room who maybe doesn't have like the muscle control or rather the
Jeez,
muscle
they're really
memory
saying the
just
quiet part
yet
out loud with
to
this
be
one.
able to play the games, or they just want a more casual, excuse me, not Blue
Nope,
Toad.
you're blue
Not
toad.
Blue
Let's
Toad.
do that
I'm sorry,
again.
I'm sorry,
Take two.
I'm sorry. I was too in tune with the Blue Toad.
Mm-hmm.
Luma. So it's mouse controls, and you're not going to take damage, and you won't be able to fall, and you can deal damage. So you
There's
are still a
trash in
force to be
Mario
reckoned with
Galaxy
on the
2, and
map,
it's
but the stakes are
trashy.
significantly lower. So it gives like another person in the room, like I
Can
said,
we get
just different way to
Wario or
experience the fun.
Waluigi
That's maybe a
or even
little less
Donkey
stressful.
Kong? Hell, I'd say even Pauline.
I'll be
would
doing a
make
lot of
sense.
hard work though.
You're gonna be
Speaking of-
super
You guys tend
powerful.
to rely
Bro,
on
if they
me more
added
Speaking of
than I
experiencing
Pauline
the fun
to a
in a less
mainline
stressful way,
2D
though, I've also
Mario game like
turned
this
on
before Wario and
assist mode.
Waluigi,
Which will make it
I mean,
so
it'd be cool, but
none of us
Are you
able
trying
to.
to say
I genuinely
something?
prefer those two getting in
I'm
all
first.
saying
the little
nothing. I'm not saying
siblings.
anything here.
'Cause we could have gotten Elephant Waluigi.
It will make it so that none of us will take damage from enemies, and then if any of us fall down into a pit, which is likely to happen, we'll be rescued by a propeller flower. So it's another way to make the gameplay kind of more fun and enjoyable for those who want the casual experience.
I guess.
Thank you for your kindness, Ethan.
You're welcome.
All right, we're jumping in. If you keep an eye on Mario, I'm just going to quickly jump into a pit to show you what that looks like.
I'm not. I'm going ahead. Oh,
Hey.
God.
Flower.
Are you just like calling out a mistake early, just in case you fall?
Maybe.
But they missed
Just
one,
a little
so.
bit.
Don't even worry about it, guys.
But you guys can see how the objective of this one is to defeat all of the enemies, and Luma is just making that a cinch for us.
I'll let you have these though. I'll let you.
Oh, I
I'll let
missed
you. Oh, you didn't do it.
Oh,
You still.
we missed someone.
missed
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
go back.
Where did we miss?
Where
Let
is
me go.
it?
Let me go.
Oh
Freedom.
no! Oh no!
Freedom. Freedom.
I'm watching the time countdown
go.
now.
I genuinely can't tell if
Did we
these
miss
people are
one
bad
at
or
the
if
beginning?
they're actually bad or if this is just second.
We were
There we go.
Hey! All right, so Luma can be OP, but also the whole group can just parade right past the enemy.
Anything is
This looks
possible.
fun, but this
sorry.
gameplay
Oh
is
my
hard to
goodness.
That was
watch.
nice.
I had.
I'm
one
sorry
job.
if I sound like a snob,
That's fine.
man.
Same.
I just
would say you
I
did
really
it very
enjoy
well
just
for most of this.
blitzing through Mario Wonder levels. So
For the rest of
watching
this, though, we
this
don't
is
want
kinda
assist mode
painful.
on. We want to make things hard on ourselves because that's more fun. So we'll go ahead and turn that off.
This thing is still squeaky.
And then I think we're going to say goodbye to Camp Central and move into Attraction Central, which is the second area of Bellabelle Park.
Oh boy!
And it's where all of the multiplayer attractions are.
Yep.
This is a big space.
It's a huge space.
Oh, look at the
It
Wiggler!
needs
Where
to
we
be
going?
big because there are 17 attractions over here.
Damn
in
it, I
local
should have watched this
multiplayer,
yesterday. I
and
could have made a
you
Wiggler
can
Wednesday
play
joke.
game share with them. So if at least one of you has the game, that means up to 3 other people can play with you. So remember, sharing's caring, Ethan.
Game sharing is game caring.
Stop.
So it is.
I'm still Luma though.
And so it is.
Oh yeah, we'll switch you out of Luma. Good call, good call. So we're starting over here in the local multiplayer plaza. And you can see as we kind of walked through it, there were 2 parts. There's a versus section and a co-op section. We're going to kind of ease into these attractions with the co-op games, starting with Build Away Donut Block Maker, which is going to have 2 of our players take on the role of donut block
Donuts.
makers.
Hey, that's us.
Jose and myself.
I should watch this
And then the other 2 are just going to try and clear the course with the help of the donut block maker.
Try so hard.
Easy peasy, right?
You called it easing into these, but like
I know, this one's actually kind of hard. But we'll see how we do.
Yeah, and you notice that the makers have a corresponding color, so Mario is going to be red and Daisy will be orange blocks.
Wow.
So pick your badge. Ooh, we got a Spring Feet badge.
I think
and a pair of
Luigi's
chests.
maker
Right,
icon is
again.
going to be
I
purple.
can't say no
You
to
can't
the Spring Feet.
stop.
I can't say no.
It's
you
impressive though.
guys?
I mean, you make it
Do
work.
you think
I'm
Blue
not
Toads
gonna
is
do that.
probably
I
going
just
to be
love the
yellow?
constant bounce of it. I don't know. There's something to it. It's just fun.
Remember, less art, more function. Less art.
Less art, more
I'm
function.
sorry.
We've been given the
I have a
mandate.
side hustle and it's making art. So
Okay, they do.
Blue Toad has
They do
something.
fade
Oh, no.
after a while,
There
so
was
that's good.
literally one hole.
Oh, yeah, there was.
I'm down
I did
here.
not
The
see
one
it.
spot that I missed. All right,
Sending my love.
This is supposedly co-op.
All right.
Yep.
So you'll notice I made some donut blocks that were able to help that spike
Oh, no.
ball hit Luigi. No, I mean
What?
hit these
Quiet
boxes.
part out loud.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
it's not
my
all about
block
making
code.
platforms for your allies.
Toad with his
Sometimes
hat.
you also have to interact with the environment a little bit to help us progress.
Oh, wait,
Like in
what
this
is that?
case, if we
I
want
see
to get
collectible.
that extra Bellabelle water down there, we're going to have to. Emily, you're making it real hard.
Sorry about that.
We're going to have to
You gotta
use
bait
this
him out.
spike.
Bait him out.
All right, wait. I'm gonna
No, you gotta
hit there.
block.
All right. Oh, I just missed it. Are you
I'm
kidding me?
sorry.
All right,
I'm
we got
sorry.
this. It's
Right.
fine.
Well, you've made a
Oh, I
barrier.
might have thrown it
You've made
too
a
long.
barrier.
Yeah, made it worse.
it's going
I made
on
it
me.
worse. I made it worse.
You made a trap.
Luigi is dead.
Yeah.
We can make things
Wow.
interesting.
Yeah, let's just
Let's just
yeah, let's let it go.
leave that
We're letting
Bellabelle
it
water
go.
alone.
No.
It's too deadly.
Alright.
Too deadly.
Fake
Yeah.
We'll focus
gamers.
back on
It
my
followed
main
us the
job.
whole
Your
way.
art.
Making donut blocks. Yeah.
Okay.
No, the art was too powerful.
And help get rid of these crates.
Please.
Toad, watch out!
I am
Oh,
having a
no.
hard
Hey
time
guys,
getting
it's
out of
Fishy
the way.
Pumpkin.
Trust
Nice.
balls. I've
Remember
tried that
him?
before with you guys, and it is not.
Yeah,
It didn't go so well.
It doesn't go super well.
God,
Watch out.
this is-
2 spike balls incoming.
Okay.
All right, now
What? Okay. Sorry. I haven't
let's see if Luigi can make it.
function for jumping right into danger.
Woo-hoo.
Hey,
Wonderful.
No.
Oh, you guys gotta get on the flagpole. Darren, come on.
Yes.
Yeah!
Good job.
Nice shot.
Oh boy, extra water.
Nicely done.
We're wonderful. Squared.
So that's a donut
Sorry,
block maker. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit chaotic when you're. I think for both sides, it's a little bit
Oh
chaotic.
yeah.
Mildly stressful.
Well, one of us was making art.
I was having a great time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I was having fun with it.
I was definitely betrayed by red blocks at some point. Jose.
Oh yeah, it was me. Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
The next one we're going to play is right next door at Lookout Bob-omb Relay, which, just like the name implies, we're going to be passing a bob-omb back and forth and trying to make it to the end of the course.
It's just
Of
weird.
course,
The
we're gonna
peach
play
look
hot, hot, hot.
unhinged in that little
Sounds easy.
promo art for their mode.
Sounds easy. It sure isn't. We'll pick our badges
I'll do
here
no
first.
Just doing the classic parachute.
Okay.
And if you played this stage in the
Bro, we
base
gotta
game, you'll know
switch
that hot rocks
in
are not
the break room at my
friendly
job.
when,
I
they ignite.
gotta talk to
So
HR about
you want to
upgrading
stay
to a
as far
Switch
away
2.
from them as
Oh
possible.
my gosh, it's starting with me.
You got this, Daisy.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I believe in you.
Unfortunately, on this stage, we've got a lot of hot rocks, but the allies who are not
Okay,
holding the bomb
I'm gonna put it over here.
No,
I'm gonna put it
no, no.
over here.
Yeah, I got it.
can
I got it.
use their water from their trunks or the pots to kind of cool down the blocks, which is nice.
Daisy,
Good
Okay.
catch.
Daisy,
Okay,
Daisy,
over here.
Daisy. Yes.
And you can see there's a timer up in the top that kind of stops when someone's
Oh, no.
holding it. Okay, pass it back this way to me. Oh, nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you're okay.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're good, we're good. I'm gonna wait for this
Yeah.
block to
Yeah,
cool
you might
before I
wanna-
hop
yeah.
over it. Oh, shoot.
Jeez.
That's me.
All right,
That's me.
go, go, go.
Me. I'm right here.
Oh,
No.
boy.
Oh, whew.
Oh boy.
It
No, no.
landed it safely.
Again. Yes. Ooh.
Nicely done. It's
Now
not
I
Wowie
know.
zowie. They
Mario?
said
Oh,
fingers.
this is a dangerous spot.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Mario is here.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one actually looks kind of fun.
Daisy, Daisy,
That's
Daisy.
me. Oh, no,
I'm about to die.
Oh,
Oh.
You lose
I-
sight of the bomb for 1
I
second.
did.
It's
I
flying
turned. I
away.
thought I let it go, so I turned around and it was.
And I thought I had it. And
Yeah, I
then
actually
whoosh.
okay. I
Well,
actually kind of
Yeah,
want to play this one.
so
This one
fire
looks fun.
historically not good for bombs, but that's okay.
Proven out.
Who's got two
It's
controllers?
me, sorry.
You've got it.
Do
You
we
gave
want to
me
do it
too
one more
much power.
time? Are we feeling good?
I think
Yeah,
we're
no,
good.
we're just
Yeah, we'll move on to the next
yeah.
thing.
Or whatever the hot one
People can
said.
try and clear that difficult course on their own with their friends. We'll
Did
pop
those
down into
Mario
versus
Wonder
now that we're good and warmed up.
amiibo release yet? Or are they
we're-
releasing with the
Warmed up.
Yeah, from
meet up in
Hey,
Belleville
wow.
Park?
We're keeping the fun.
I don't remember.
And I just want to call out, this is actually the first time you have real, true versus content in
Yoshi,
Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Of
he
course,
is
in the main game, you
shocked.
could race your friends, but we're gonna
Bro,
get
it's
a little hands-on.
Yes, dude.
We're going to start with Knock 'em Back Bubble Blaster, bubbling magma fountains, and we're going to play in teams.
Random. Random.
Yep,
Random
random
teams.
teams.
Leave
Leave it to
Love the
algorithms.
chaos.
Fingers crossed.
But I kind of want to be on
Boy,
Terrace.
nothing says fun like playing with
Terran is a
randos.
strong
I'll manifest
competitor
that.
for this one. So.
We keep saying that, but lately.
Hey. Okay.
Mario
okay, okay.
Bros.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Oh,
I gotta show
Do
up
some
this
badge
no, badge
selection.
for me.
no badge.
What?
You're no
Oh,
Gotta focus on
badge.
the mission. Bubble
She
after.
doesn't need help.
So like Talking Flower just told us, this one's a competition for the most lives at the end of the game.
Oh, you fight
and
each
there's
other
going to be
in
these
this one. That's
bubble
cool.
blasters that appear, and you can kind of use them to knock your foes.
Oh,
I
you
wonder if,
definitely just hit. I'm
That's
sorry,
I wonder if
Emily.
Alpha
Emily,
Mario
it's
has
not
any
us if we
Tekken
don't at least hit
combos.
each other.
Oh, oh, oh,
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's part of the chaos.
oh.
Oh,
Okay, I think I got someone there. Ooh,
I'm trying to
barely
push.
stayed
Oh my
alive.
god, God, no.
I would like.
Oh,
Yeah, they got those stupid gust cannon things
Yeah,
from
myself.
Smash Bros. What are they
Mario,
called?
I'm coming
Gust
for you.
billows?
Okay,
Oh,
come
no.
here, come here.
Not me.
No, 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 no,
Not
no,
me.
no, no. That was a good. You evaded that really
No.
well.
All right. I'm getting the gold one. Watch out, Ethan.
Okay,
Stay up.
there is friendly fire with those gold.
That is-
nice double KO.
That is
Thank you,
unfair.
thank you,
That's
thank you, thank you.
amazing.
Wow.
Come here,
Emily, I'm
lady.
afraid.
Jose, I think
I'm
I
not
think
holding
we're
my
doing it.
own.
Okay.
Get the
We might. I don't know. We don't have the best track record.
I,
Did the
Elsa
footage?
might have just
Did the
jinxed
footage
us by saying
just
something, but-
cut it
no,
out for a second?
No, I
No,
can
no,
see
no.
Oh
this.
no!
Where's the
I
ending
just
now?
betrayed
It's not
Luigi.
looking good for us.
Unfortunately.
Emily, oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't even know
Alright,
if I got
let's
one bubble in.
we're the Mario Bros. Though it's our game.
You know, I was actually
Emily.
pretty skeptical on this just because it was like, ooh, it's a big multiplayer
we were too
mode,
powerful.
and
That's why
I've made it very clear in other videos I don't really have a
That's
lot of
okay.
people to
We've got
play
more versus
multiplayer
content
with, but
coming.
like,
You look really happy.
Redeem
this
ourselves.
looks
I'm
fun.
very smart right
I want
now.
to play this.
Yeah.
The games up until now have been much more even / Taryn and I usually.
Yeah, that was kind of overwhelming. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
We'll hop over to Phanto Tag, which will be a little bit less overwhelming in terms of the winners, I'm sure. Those of you who are familiar with the series
What is
might
that Luigi
recognize
face?
Fanto, who's kind of like this mask that goes and creates our it characters. And we're just going to play tag, running and hiding from the people who have Fanto on their faces.
Yeah, it's really funny because you shift into something that's in the level. So it could be a block. It could be, I don't know, maybe a talking flower.
Talking flower.
Oh, what?
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Oh, so this is basically
okay,
just
okay,
I choose it randomly.
a
So,
1v3.
You got to keep an eye on everyone.
it was me,
Oh, I'm it.
but I see their turn.
You did not. You
I
did
see
not
that-
even see
yep,
anything.
I see.
You didn't see anything.
I see you
I'm
trying to
not a
hide the flower.
I'm not a flower. All right. Fine. Fine.
Oh, shoot. I
Fine.
thought I got you, Taryn. No, we're both it. Okay.
Whoa! No!
Oh, no, Jose.
Oh, that's actually.
Wait a minute.
This-
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wonder who could possibly be.
I see you. I see you.
There's always
Jose.
someone
I
in
got
the
Wait,
you.
where did the Luigi go?
Hey.
Oh, I got caught. All
No,
right,
no, no,
wait.
Bro, the Luigi guy is
Excuse me.
insane. Where'd he go?
I always make it like 2 steps away.
Can we
I
play
see
it?
Oh, I see you running.
This flower
I
is
see
on
you
the run.
only running as
We do
the
a hot
flower.
cold, are we?
How about? Where are you? What? I
Got to
saw
be
you.
Right.
Oh,
here.
I ran right into it. I was
I'm
trying to
floating.
move.
There's
hide.
no way he was there the whole time.
Daisy, what? Daisy.
No.
Okay.
Come here, Taryn.
Sorry,
Come
no,
here,
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it cuts off too. It doesn't just
Alright,
like keep
nice job.
going until
Good
everything
job.
like the
Taken
attack
down.
stops. That's
Ethan,
good.
I'm sorry. Ethan, give me Luma back.
You can't be Luma in versus.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Whoever's 2 players got the control. Take us back to Bella Bell.
All right.
Sorry, it keeps giving me the power, and I don't know what to do with it.
It's a lot of power.
It's just really
The
about how
power.
you wield that power, though.
It's not
when
going
you've got
well.
control. And
Okay, I'm just
let's
looking
see.
at
After
the
that one,
Mario
we are going to
Wonder
hop into our
segment.
last versus one. Which
Alright,
is
that's
back
6
here at
minutes.
This set of attractions, we're going to do Battle Royale Survival Challenge.
Yes.
These are fun, but I'm
Don't
gonna be
fall,
honest. I am
drop
just
down, countdown
I'm
lifts.
waiting
We've
for
got course this
Pokopia,
one.
man,
We're
and
gonna
that's
do
like
free-for-all.
Free for all.
that's
No more
like
teams.
No more teams.
Karen's sick
huge
of my
portion of this, like
You're
almost
right,
an
I
hour.
just brought Ethan down too. Like I'm here for. If anyone's gonna fail, it'll be me by myself.
No.
Like,
But
don't get me
I'm
wrong. This
feeling confident.
this looks fun,
No, you
but
gotta
like
go into these
I
feeling
think even
confident.
they realize like, bro, this is
So
just
this
a
one is going
Switch
to put
2
us on
upgrade, so it's
some-
not
a
like
series of
the
platforms
meat
that
and
have numbers on them.
potatoes, you know.
And the numbers will count down anytime a character or like an item touches them. And if they count down to 0, then you fall through them.
Yeah, that
It's all about-
Oh no, sorry. I was gonna say that includes fire flower
Oh.
Right.
fireballs as well.
Oh no!
We're counting down with consequences.
Wait, does this ever stop?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no.
All
share this
about
with me. No.
watching those numbers and
No.
making sure you're not
Talking
on them when
flower.
they hit 0.
What are you doing here, talking flower? This is dangerous.
Get out.
Someone save the talking. No, talking flowers. Talking flower.
Taryn, your priorities. I do
We-
respect them.
If you've got the fire flower though, you
You
can
know,
do some
while we're on
fun
the
things,
subject of
like
Mario
you see
Wonder,
someone going for a
Don't you
platform,
dare.
you're up
really
above
Don't you
them.
dare, Ethan.
There's too
that
many of
can
them.
when we
raise
get
it.
the inevitable next
Oh,
2D
no.
Mario,
Oh,
because like,
no.
come on, it's gonna happen.
Oh, Luigi
I-
with a
I
really
really
smart
hope they keep
bad
this momentum,
choice.
man. Like
Yep.
the new Super
Very
Bros
good.
games are
Very
good.
I've also
but
grabbed the
Oh,
cloud.
shit.
Man,
Oh, shit.
Wonder was such a breath of
Lakitu's
fresh
cloud
air, man.
sometimes shows up, which can give you a little
Where's
bit of
the
time
cloud?
off the platforms.
Is that where you've been this whole time?
Yes, that is where he has been
That's-
this entire time, grabbing one up.
Cheating, Ethan.
It's a strategy.
I'm over here trying to save talking flower.
Oh no! Oh no!
I get stuck on the
Oh
bottom.
no.
Right at the end.
Okay.
Alright.
Tie for first place.
Tie
for
I'll
first.
take it.
Yeah.
Well done, I guess. Good job.
Thank you. Good job to you guys all as well. But it really does feel like it should go to the Mario Bros. Anyways,
If you say so, Ethan.
I do.
What have you against blue taupe? Just yes.
Throw the toad cyst.
I did.
Hey, Ethan,
Stronger
some
positive
folks at
feelings
home
toward
might have noticed there was some water that keeps dropping after we finish challenges. Have we told them what that is?
I don't think we have. That's Bella Bell water, and we're not gonna spoil what exactly that's for. But you'll notice that completing attractions and then also doing the trainings earns you the Bella Bell water, and that'll be useful here in Bella Bell Park. So look forward to finding out more about that in the future.
Boy, I hope
In the
it earns me
meantime,
tickers.
We're going to hop over
tickers,
to
oh my
a
God.
game room.
Tickets to a Lakers
which
game.
is
Wow.
basically all 4 of us on different systems, and we're going to show you one attraction in the game room plaza. So we'll see you in just a minute.
Welcome back. So we are now in the game room plaza.
Can I see
Well,
Pokopia
we're in the game room. We're
yet?
going to go over here to the
I wanna
northeast to the game room
see
plaza.
it.
We want to get pedantic.
I was
about
ahead
it.
of myself. I was predicting our future.
Yep.
Which cardinal direction again?
We're going to go northeast to
Excellent,
it.
excellent, excellent.
Taryn making fun of my use of cardinal directions.
No, I love it. Brings
So
me
this
joy.
is Game Room Plaza, and it's got all kinds of fun attractions. There's 6 of them total, each different races that you can play against your friends, either locally on different systems or online, each on different systems. We're going to show off one of these, and it's actually my personal favorite because it is Boing Boing Bouncy Ball Race, which is as fun as it sounds.
I was gonna say, you're just like saying it.
I do just like saying it.
Yeah.
We're going to play Here Comes the Hoppo. Here Come the Hoppos in free-for-all. And just a note for those viewing, you're going to be watching my screen, Luigi, and everyone else is going to appear as kind of these ghostly characters. Does everyone want to quickly remind everyone who they're playing?
Ghostly
Lieutenant
Pac-Man and the Ghostly
Mario.
Adventures?
Thanks, everyone.
Remember that show?
You gotta commit more to the Mario voice.
I almost said my name, so
I'm playing myself.
so it
Little
took
bit
me a second.
existential there.
Philosophically sound.
Yep.
And we're playing with 4 people, but with local wireless you can play with up to 8, and then online you can play with up to 12. So if this looks chaotic, just imagine.
Just imagine.
Just imagine.
But you can see we're all kind of like hanging onto the sides of these bouncy balls, which is just incredibly fun.
And in our own,
That looks-
on our own screen,
Dude,
we
these
have
mini
our
games,
own
dude,
character
all these
energy.
mini games look so fun.
On my screen, I am not that.
There is not a single bad one here
And Jose is
that
just
I've
way
seen
ahead.
as possible.
Jose,
in the thingy releases. There's
I got
gonna be a
the-
pretty
We need to talk about
shit
something
ass
so that
one,
you
but
will see that.
What am I talking
These
about?
all-
I'm talking
from what
about
I've seen,
being
these
in
look
first
great.
place right now.
And how does that make you feel? Is there pressure at all?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm trying so hard to sound
Wait,
interested,
wait,
guys.
wait,
I know,
wait,
because like I'm not trying to fake it,
No, no, no.
because I am
Real estate,
genuinely
though, does
interested,
really
but it's
help
like
when you are taking a
I
commanding
wanna
lead
see
because you don't have to worry
Pokopia,
about
man.
Commanding,
folks
listen
behind
to
you.
him. He's getting a big head. What?
Yeah,
the
that
heck?
wasn't even.
I want
like
a
close
rematch.
photo finish. Jose, you were
Rough.
just-
I made it. I
You
made it
smoked us.
eventually. Well,
All right. Well, nicely done, Jose. Mario for the win.
Thank you.
wow. Mario
Um,
or Jose?
Both.
Which
both.
no, I
We're
was just kidding.
All of the above.
And that's it for Boing Boing Bouncy Ball Race, and that's also the last that we're going to show you of Game Room Plaza for now, but there's lots more there for you to do. And I'll hand things over to Emily to sign us
Well,
out.
thank you so much for watching. We really enjoyed showing you Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition,
Give
plus
me
me up in Belleville Park. This was
Pokopia.
Emily, Jose, Taryn, and Ethan. And yeah, this
You're
game comes out
welcome.
on March 26th. And maybe we want a final word from our talking
Oh,
flower
March
friend?
26th.
From a friend,
okay.
Go ahead and wake him back up.
Way to take us out.
It's like, okay, that gives me like 2 more paychecks.
You're so ready for the dance.
I know, I was just like, I know this
I
is
may
coming.
have to.
I'm going to dance.
I may have to commit a sin and buy extremely
wakes up with so
overpriced
much
amiibo,
energy.
guys. I'm sorry. I failed. We'll be right back. Just gotta press. Oh my god, that's the volume. Ah, my ears.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse
some
Live.
newbies.
I am Demetrius, and I'm joined here with Teresa,
Hi, everyone.
Lindsay,
Hey, yeah.
and Kevin.
The volume.
And today we're going to be
Ears.
playing Pokemon Pokopia, a game exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 system out March 5th. So we have a lot of good stuff in store today.
Is that-
So
dude, that's like
Teresa,
next.
Let's take it away.
Yeah.
I think that's in
thank you.
exactly a
Alright,
week from
so,
today.
Pokemon Pokopia
Yeah, 'cause I
is
was
a
late
1 to 4
and
player cozy life
I made this
simulation
on
game.
Thursday.
It has 2 components that we're going to touch
Dude, the
in
Ditto people
our
look
little
so
segment
weird.
today. So we're going to start with the single
so
player
weird.
area. So this is where everybody will start with at the beginning of the game. And as you can see right now, the world is pretty barren. It's kind of dry. There's
It's a
some
nuclear
greenery,
wasteland.
and that's because we've already
Apocalypse
played
theories
a
are
little
real anyway.
bit and
Into this,
advanced
yeah, we
into the
started-
story. Yeah,
Mhm.
but the story starts off where you
I
show up in
know
this area
Mimikyu
or
was
this
in the
world,
box
which
art, but it's
is
like,
pretty desolate.
give me
It used to be
Pukamuku.
populated with Pokemon
Pukamuku is the greatest
and
thing created for
humans,
anything
but
ever.
they've
Up
all
there with
disappeared.
Mundolf
And so
and
as you're
Chowder and
rebuilding
Nectar the
this
Crocodile.
world, the Pokemon will start showing up. So as you can see, Charmander is here, Bulbasaur is here, And Squirtle's around.
In the background.
Hiding behind that tree.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him at
Don't
the
be
tree.
shameful.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
little
Very.
snack.
So
On the
cute.
berry there.
And as you start the story, the first Pokemon that you'll encounter is Professor Tangrowth. They are essential and a guiding
Suck on
star
that, Animal
to
Crossing.
the
This game has a
player,
jump button.
because
Or
they will
can
give you
climb,
tips
at least.
on an instruction, not instruction, but more like guidance on whether you're lost, you don't know what to do next, or if you have a question about a certain something. So super helpful.
Yeah, they're very, very helpful.
And as you start through the story too, you'll also be customizing your Ditto character. So we'll go through the menu of what that looks like. But as you can see, I try to customize my character as close to me as possible.
It looks
very adorable.
very similar.
I will celebrate that. Yeah. So let's go through some of what Ditto can do. Because I have at least the 3 Pokemon here, 2 of them were able to give me 2 abilities that I'm able to transform and use. So Water Gun and Leafage. So why don't we show how that works? So with Water Gun, you can see that it has a cross pattern here. So it means that anything within that cross pattern will get watered.
And I love how when you do that, you see Squirtle's shell kind of pop up on your back because you're transforming a little bit into Squirtle when you use that ability.
Yeah. Yeah, so that specific ability, or
that's neat.
move,
Look at
I
that.
was able to learn through Squirtle. And I created a habitat that I didn't know before. So these are made with 4 different flowers that are connected together. And you can see also that there's 6 Pokemon that can appear in this habitat. So you'll also see that there's some certain conditions. So for example, this one has time, and this one also has time as well, which is nighttime. So that means this game does support real-time clock. So whatever is set in your system, that will mirror within the game itself. So if it's nighttime,
boy, I can't wait to
where
use
you're
time
at,
travel exploits
then
like I
it's
do all
going
the
to be
time in Animal
nighttime
Crossing.
in the game, and that means that you'll have a chance to encounter
that's
this
right, I'm one
specific
of those
Pokemon within
players.
this
What are you
habitat
gonna
that you
do
have
about it?
created. If
Like
the
and
habitat's
subscribe?
already
That'd sure
inhabited by
show
another
me.
Pokemon, that won't count. You'll have to create a new one.
So it's always good to create.
Oh my god, this chair.
Correct.
What's great too is that you don't have to create the same habitat over and over again. There are different ones you can create. So
Oh, you got
different things like grass, flowers, trees, any combination of the above, and other things as well. Yeah, it's definitely fun to experiment and find out kind of what you can make. So, for example, here you've created a shaded grass, tree shaded grass habitat, and that'll actually have a different set of Pokemon show up than the one that we just created.
Yep.
So
Whoa.
it's always fun to see who shows up at which habitat.
Yeah, I find
Dude,
it
I wonder
when I
if
was playing
the
this that I created
shiny
multiples
Pokemon can show up at
always.
this at all.
Found a new one? Great. Let me see if I can create 3 more. All right, and I saw that you use the leafage too, which is great. It's a great move to build habitats and do other things.
I did.
Ah.
Now, as
And-
you're using these abilities too, you're using that blue bar, which is power points or PP, which, by the way, you're running a little low on, so you might want to eat a berry.
Yeah.
So in order to replenish power points or PP, as Lindsay had mentioned, all of Ditto's moves will use up power points as you use them. So you want to eat
PP.
food in order to replenish. So we happen to have some berries on this tree, so I'll go ahead and pick them up. And then I'm going to open up the inventory, and you can see in this inventory there's that kind of purple
looks so
overlay that looks
inquisitive.
like it has arms. So that happens to be Ditto. All the inventory is housed inside of Ditto, which is really funny.
Okay.
They're a
That's
transformed Pokemon
weird.
after all. So we're gonna eat some food, and as you can see, that blue bar is replenished. So very handy.
This game has so many of those little details that just are so much fun to find too.
For sure.
Definitely, like Kevin said as well, yeah.
And since we're
Pokemon are
here,
animals.
let's
They
talk
can sleep
about
outside.
another activity that you can do, which is crafting. So crafting is done through the workbench, which we have one placed here, but you will be able to craft more, so then you can place them around the world. And you can see right now that we have pretty limited amount of items that we can create, but they're sorted. They can be sorted through categories. You can favorite a specific item to craft, and then you can just go to your favorites tab. You can sort them in different ways. And then towards the right, let's just say that I want to craft this campfire. On the right side, you'll see underneath the label, there's nothing in your inventory. and it has a relaxation kind of category, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yep.
And then also the items that you need in order to craft it. So owned, which is how many I have in my inventory, and needed. And then my favorite is that as long as you have enough items to craft it, you can create multiples. Not once. Super
You have
handy.
a lot of sturdy sticks.
And the items you craft can also be used to make habitats. So it's not just limited to like the patches of grass and trees. It's also stuff that you make.
Correct. Ooh,
Looks like we've got a visitor
something
there.
wrestling. Let's inspect it.
Oh boy.
Who could it be? All right.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
There.
Scyther.
One of my favorites.
So, Pokemon Pokopia, if you've never played a Pokemon game in the series before and don't really know much about Pokemon, this is a great entry into the franchise. The game will go through, as you befriend more Pokemon,
Oh
they'll
yeah,
give
nothing
you
says
little
gateway,
kind
like the
of entries like
post-apocalyptic
this
world
one
where
here
everything
that
is
will
destroyed
describe
and the Pokemon
what
reign
the Pokemon
supreme.
is, what type they are, the habitats that they like, time and weather. So we had talked about how time is tied to the real-time clock of the system. Weather is specifically within the game, not in the real world. So this kind of shows up randomly throughout the game, but it will be a factor in terms of how you encounter the certain Pokemon as well. And the last but not least, specialties, ideal habitat, and favorites, which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Gonna have to open this up to see. Oh.
And as you play through the game, these different things that you keep doing, you'll keep getting rewarded, which is so satisfying in this game. And we happen to get a recipe for a storage box.
Oh boy, now I
Which
can
is
store
really great,
items.
very handy.
They'll come in handy later for sure.
So Scyther had like a little bit of a request for us here.
That's right. I kind of rushed through it really quickly, but we might encounter another one here later. But whenever Pokemon have like a permanent kind of bubble over their heads, you definitely want to prioritize those because that can potentially not only progress through the story, but also give you something that you might need that you don't currently have in order to progress or even to create something.
So for here,
Bro forgot
Scyther's
how to
going to
use one of
teach
his own
cut.
moves.
it's a very, very handy move. All right.
Wait, so when you get a bunch of moves, are you just gonna have to mash L and R to cycle through a wheel?
Okay. Now let's
Mm.
test
Oh, it's the D-pad.
Teresa's luck here.
It's a
in minute.
little...
What luck? What are you talking about?
It's a little weird.
What are you talking about?
Funky.
I know you're gonna
but-
have to use cut to get some items here. I'm just curious to see.
Yeah, so cut is very useful in terms of not only breaking through things to get material, like D is alluding to. I want to... Yeah, look at the greenery. So as you're rebuilding this world, you'll see the Pokemon kind of react to what you're creating. So yeah, even though I've created this grass environment, I actually want to cut this grass because this is a way that I'm able to
Wow.
get certain materials. So here's the leaf. I showed about picking each item one at a time, but Ditto is also able to pick up multiple items at once by inhaling. So if I hold the Y button, I'm able to actually suck everything.
Which, if you're like me and you like to collect all the things, like it comes in really, really handy.
I use that move on pizza all the time.
You know, a simple Nintendo fan
So we
may
talked
make a
about
curly joke, but
building
I'm going to
habitats,
reference
but
the
another
fact that
thing that you can
Wario
build
can
is
do that
using
in
these
Wario
building
World.
kits, which you'll get through
Become
the Pokemon
vacuum.
Center PC, which we'll show here in a little bit. But I'm going to place this building kit here. And so to build these building kits, you'll interact with this box that's right here in front, but you'll also need the help of certain Pokemon in order to build it. What's important, though, about why Timber is being called out is because they have a specialty called Build, and that is important in order to actually interact and complete these building projects. So when you interact with that box in front, the building kit, it'll tell you what material you need and also what Pokemon you need. Okay, so it shows we need 3. and underneath that it shows how many I have in my inventory, and I happen to have everything. So I can either put each one individually, put the full stack, or press plus to just put everything in at once. And then I need specifically Timber and Charmander to help build this. So let's go talk to them. Okay, so Charmander's right here. Sorry, Bulbasaur. I know you want to greet me, but gotta focus.
You're gonna have to wait.
So when you talk to a Pokemon, there's this option called
don't
Follow
leave Bulbasaur
Me, which will
hanging.
have
That's
the Pokemon
me.
follow you for an activity. Say you want to go on an adventure with them, or you want them to do something specific for you. Come back to Scyther here in a second. And then we need Timber. So another way that you can have Pokemon follow you is that if you press up on the plus control pad, I'm playing here with the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, it'll do this emote, and that will have the Pokemon follow you. So right now I have 2, but you can have up to 5 Pokemon max follow you at any point in time.
So pressing up, like Teresa said, is really handy. So you can just walk up to multiple
5, that's not bad.
Pokemon and use that ability to
This game really
call everyone.
tests the power of the Nintendo Switch 2
All right,
console,
so we're gonna start
guys.
building this leaf den.
You can only have
And it
5
does also
Pokemon follow you as opposed to
use
all of them.
real-time clock. So in
Wait.
about 15 minutes, this building will be built.
Oh, no.
Not
No,
all
no, no, no,
buildings
no,
will
no,
take
no, no,
that
back up,
amount
back
of
up, back
time,
up.
So just
Wait,
to be
Actually,
aware of
screw
that.
the reaction. I'm going back.
There we go.
Now we have this
Follow
pass, so
you.
we don't have to go around. But I do want to
I know
talk
this is a reaction,
to
but
Scyther
I gotta
here.
see that.
Use
Like Teresa said, it's really handy. So you can just walk up to multiple Pokemon and use that ability to call everyone to you.
That's right. All right, so we're going to start building this leaf den. And it does also use real-time clock. So in about 15
Why?
minutes, this building will be built.
Ew.
Not
That's
all buildings will
yucky.
take that amount of time, so just to be aware of that. But yeah,
You can clear that out.
Wait, so
There
what
we
if
go.
all I can
now
do
we
is
have this
build
pass, so we don't have to go
something
around.
to
But I do want to talk
pass the
to
time? I have to just
Scyther
basically stop
here.
playing the game and wait?
Please, sir.
Bro.
Oh, ma'am.
Small log.
So it'll be worth.
Trust
Just let me. Okay,
No.
here we go. So with the small logs that we just picked up, we can give these to Scyther. And Scyther has a specialty. Besides the cut ability that we've learned from Scyther, we're able to also give them the log in order to create lumber. And lumber is another great material for you to use in terms of crafting. So we'll definitely want to pick that up here in a second because we want to show how to create certain things.
Oh, punching bag.
And
And
for
s-
insurance, stuff like that.
Yeah. But before we do, I want to go here because Lindsay had mentioned about not just natural environments for habitats, but there's also habitats that you can create with things that you've crafted. So you can find habitats through discovery as you progress through the story, but there will also be these little shiny environments in the world, and as you inspect them, these Pokemon traces, you'll automatically log information
Ooh, the
regarding
hunt.
the Pokemon that might have a
The
chance to appear there,
hunt
as well as the habitat that is
on.
needed in order to get them to appear there. So I'm not able to create a punching bag, but I happen to have one right here. So even though it's here in the environment, I can always pick it up and relocate it. So things don't necessarily need to be where they're at. You can choose to decorate anything
Ew.
decorate
Or just
things
spat
to
up a
the way
punching
that
bag.
you like.
Yeah, you can customize this world just the way you want it. For instance, I would be watering all of this dry ground, making it look a lot nicer.
But that would take so
Alright.
much of your
We got that
PP.
set up. Perfect.
God, that
And
sounds so wrong.
while
out of
we're here,
context.
I do want to go through a couple of other menus that you'll regularly interact in your as
Can
you're
we force
playing.
the Pokemon
So
to live
for
into
pressing the plus
a
button,
digital prison?
you'll see your Pokédex.
In this game too,
So
with
as
the
I
PC?
mentioned, as you interact or befriend or scan information about Pokemon, they'll show up here. So Hitmonchan, we have that information stored because we scanned that Pokemon trace or inspected it, but they're grayed out because we haven't befriended them yet. Squirtle is colored in because they're in the world. We befriended
You are
them.
not my
so
friend, therefore gray.
actually, let's go back to Scyther again because we were talking about their specialty here, chop. So chop, again, because as you give them small logs, they're able to transform it into, or cut them into lumber, which is another material you can use for crafting. And every Pokemon will have different specialties, so it's really important for you to befriend more Pokemon, to really leverage and collaborate with them, to build and to do different things in the world. You also have a habitat dex, so more things to collect.
This comes in handy if you're like me and you don't have the best memory, but you keep discovering new habitats.
Yes.
And sometimes these will also include, you know, the Pokemon that are in the habitats or ones that you might have discovered the traces of.
Big
And
ass
they'll tell you kind of how
rock.
to make it as well, which is great.
Yep.
Oh,
So just
giant
again,
rock
here as an
habitat.
example, you
Shit.
open up the habitat dex. You can see the items and the number of items you need in order to create that. So really,
how do you get hit by
really
weight?
helpful, especially if you're wanting to recreate that habitat in, say, another area. And then here, this is where the Pokemon requests will get logged. So as you start getting even more, you can always
They have-
check back here
Man,
to
that
see,
settings
you
thing
know,
is no
what
fun,
you need
man.
to
I got
accomplish.
excited thinking it was a
because
clink.
maybe there's a lot to
It's
do.
just two
There
gears.
certainly is a lot to do.
Yes.
And then here's the Pokemon Center, which some people may recognize. It's looking a little bit rough right now, but there is this PC. And so in the PC, there's a bunch of different menus that you'll see. There's challenges, which are everyday tasks that you'll do as you play. There's the shop, link play, which is tied to multiplayer. But I want to talk about the environment level. So by pressing the minus button, you're able to see the environment level and the comfort level of each Pokemon.
Ditto is homeless.
So as you improve the environment, that bar will increase. But you also see here that Scyther is iffy. That's their comfort level. But Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Timber are average. And
Charmander's doing great.
Scyther's specifically happy. Screw
I have no
everyone
home,
else.
but that's
Scyther's
okay. I want to
happiness is all that
prioritize my
matters.
friends.
Okay,
First.
someday.
I'll come back to me later. So we can go talk to Scyther and then see how we can improve their comfort level. And so there's different ways that you can do it.
Oh, look at the
you can
Bulbasaur
go talk
doing
to
little
them.
sleepies.
I was gonna say, I think you had some lumber waiting.
Yes, we
Hey,
had to
go check
complete
those
that
flowers. I see
Pokemon
him wrestling.
request
That's new
first.
Pokemans.
But as Scyther mentioned, you could use the lumber to create other things. So we're going to talk to them again. And you're going to see this option, how's your comfort level? So they'll tell you, oh, I want something. So in this particular instance, they want a decoration
Oh, your place
to
sucks, but if
put
you bend
in
over
their
backwards and
habitat
give me
to
shit, then I'll
improve
like
their
it.
comfort level. Unfortunately, there isn't anything that I
Jesus,
can
this is
craft
an
right
Animal
now
Crossing
that's a
clone.
decoration, so maybe we'll have to come back to it later.
Those flowers are shaking back there. Can we check that out?
Brains.
Let's find out.
Who could it be?
A bird.
All right.
My buddy.
Bird is the word.
Hey. Almost thought you were a human.
Pidgey's so cute.
All right. Now, Pidgey has a pretty interesting ability too, if I recall.
What do the
They do.
bird
They have an interesting specialty, which I want to show later.
We'll get back
just
to it.
because we don't quite have the item in order to showcase it just yet.
Burb.
But let's see.
Burb.
What else can we do in the
Burb.
meantime? We've crafted. We've shown.
Well, we've
Oh, yeah.
crafted, but we haven't really made a whole lot with crafting.
Actually,
yet.
it's a good part. We haven't made any furniture, have we?
Oh, yeah.
Probably should make some of that.
That's true. We just got all that lumber. We should use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
why don't
we
craft
got a
some
lot.
stuff? Yeah. Lily, you want to talk about the storage box?
Absolutely. So this is actually one of my favorite items because I like to collect all the things.
These people cannot be
If you
serious.
make a storage box
Oh, do
and you
wanna
put it
talk about the
directly
storage
next
box?
to that crafting
Guys, I
table,
wonder what the thing called
the
the
crafting table will
storage
actually pull
box
directly
does.
from that inventory rather than from yours. So if, for example, you decide to put a log or two in there, or whichever you'd like, then instead of pulling from Ditto's stomach, you can actually craft using that storage box itself. So a little pro tip for y'all.
That's
Very handy.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you have way too much stuff in your inventory, you can pop it in that storage box and stop worrying about it.
It's the story of my life.
And as you go adventuring around, you will get a lot of stuff to collect, and your inventory will be full at times. So it's really, really beneficial to create multiple storage boxes.
And as you can see at the top right, we've just completed a challenge.
Yeah, It does seem really smart.
Oh, yeah.
New friends.
Found a
Nice
Hitmonchan.
storage.
Oh, they're working out really hard.
I respect it. All right.
Bro will never have the aura of
Joining
Little
in for
Mac.
some training.
That looks like
You
you
think
guys
we're
are
ever
hitting
gonna
it
do a
off.
Punch-Out game, man? Or like,
Oh boy,
just
the
port
puns.
the really, apparently the really problematic Wii one.
All right, so probably mentioned it, but if you see a Pokemon that has a bubble on top of them, just prioritize it because again, it might be something that you need that you don't have just yet. So
This
here
case.
they want stones. Oh, that's right. I dropped the stones in the
You did.
in the
Luckily,
store.
there's
Hold
some
on.
right in the environment.
I can fix this, guys. Hold on.
There's two right there.
I found them.
I was like, I thought you had to. Hold on.
The environment can provide. It's okay.
This goddamn chair, I swear to God.
Save
I
those
big
other two
brained
for
it
later.
and it failed me.
There's no failure here. You still managed it.
My
You got this. You got
We
this.
persevere.
Okay, so here we're gonna go. Use transform. What is one of my favorite moves?
Rock smash.
Rock Smash is a fun one. They're all of
They're
Ditto's
great.
abilities
They're
are
all
great.
They really are.
And we actually mentioned shaping your environment. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a big fan of the environment sticking out into the walkway there. So you can actually use Rock Smash
Yep.
to shape it to your desire. And as you can see, the terrain there is just kind of sitting there. It doesn't really get destroyed per se. So you can actually use that later if you decide to build your way up a cliff or just go and make your own sort of environment area.
You can even build a house out of it.
You can actually. Yes.
That's weird.
Yes.
That is really weird. That's kind
Yeah,
of
it's
funny.
pretty great because it just feels very satifying, rewarding that you're
Use
not
Rock Smash
losing
on that actual
anything.
rock.
You're just
Or not.
being able to repurpose that material.
Repurpose, reshape.
Relocate.
Yeah.
Triple R.
And one thing you just saw there a moment ago was, and right now, is Treehouse is actually aiming up and down while using Rock Smash. So you can not just do it using forward, you can aim and go in different directions, which is really, really good.
Yeah, so by aiming, I'm using the right control stick, which adjusts the camera, and that's how I'm able to be able to break those certain blocks.
Yeah, sometimes you want to aim up just a little bit to get to those higher.
Oh, I got ahead. I already smashed
What
it.
rock pile?
By looking up and looking down.
mouse.
Well, we already did that, but it's all good.
It's nice to have that reminder, though.
Yeah.
Maybe
They
Bro
called you
opened
on
his
it.
eyes.
I love it.
Eager little Ditto, huh?
I mean, wouldn't you use Rock Smash that way too?
Oh, that's true.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
You completed their request.
You just see me punching a mountain all day.
All
I
right.
think we're almost done building that.
We
roof
are,
garden.
but I think so. We were talking about Pidgey, so why don't we
Yeah. I don't know
go
if that-
ahead and try to look for that item that
That I was been
really
talking about
wanna
earlier.
show.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And there's that terrain you used earlier.
Yep.
Oh
If it's
no,
pretty
that's a yellow Pokeball.
Smash,
That's an
smash,
HM.
smash.
Oh god.
Ditto smash.
One thing that you want to be careful about too is when you're using Rock Smash, you'll notice it does drain your power points or PP pretty quickly. Are you just gonna leave that one floating up there, T?
fine. I'll break it.
I can't help myself.
I would break it
All
too,
right. Oh.
honestly.
Should have probably talked to Hitmonchan here first.
It's okay. They
Sorry,
still
I
see it
got
all.
Always
ahead of
getting ahead of
myself.
Hitmonchan.
Bro
Nothing
can't
wrong with
just
that.
use
I
his
am
very
Rock
long
Smash, it's hard
arms
not to
and
get ahead of
legs.
yourself.
Yep. But as we kind of talked about, we can repurpose the material in order for us to get to a point, even if we can't get there before. So we're gonna grab this item here specifically. It is a dowsing machine. And the dowsing machine plays off really greatly with the specialty search.
Oh, okay, so
which,
yellow Pokeballs are just like
we're gonna go
key
talk
items.
to Pidgey in order to highlight. But first, definitely want to finish this Pokemon request.
Gotta sate Hitmonchan's curiosity.
Sure did.
Sure did, mate.
All right. And you saw that little heart and arrow, so that's another kind of icon to showcase that the comfort level of a Pokemon has increased.
Super
So
duper
just
best
quickly, I want to go back
Pokemans?
here to the Pokemon Center PC to show that as we were interacting with the Pokemon, their comfort level was going up. So
Good stuff.
Oh, man.
All right, back to Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Where are they?
Oh, up there.
there you are. Hi. Oh, they're sleeping. I'm going to have to interrupt that nap. All right. So I'm going to have Pidgey follow me first. And then I'm going to equip the dowsing machine through the menu. And then I'm going to press the A button. So this now allows the Pokemon... Oh, they're going up there. Oh, that's really high.
Bye, Pidgey.
Let's try a different area.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe over here?
No, they're really wanting to go up there.
Oh, that's okay. At least we know it's up in that direction.
Yeah, so
Oh,
as
there
you can
comes
see...
Is that rock sweating?
It is. Okay, so as Dee mentioned, Pidgey is kind of
Sweaty
showing that we need to go in the direction of where they're pointing at in order to go to specifically something that's being hidden within the terrain.
And it looks like they're trying to say it's a little high.
Yeah, so it's a little bit higher. I don't want to go too
Yeah, you don't
far.
wanna go too high up.
Just because I don't want to ruin the surprise for everybody at home to kind of see what they're looking for. But I will say that this is a
Tilt the
great...
camera.
There are a
Tilt
lot
it.
of collectibles in this game.
Tilt the
And you might have seen that I was dodging quite a few of them in the environment because, again, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it's for you to uncover.
Tilt
as
the
you're
damn
playing.
camera!
fun.
I want to
Um,
see!
But this
I
is
like
a great way
spoilers.
for you to quickly or to find more collectibles in an easy way. So you really want to leverage the search ability specialty alongside the dowsing machine in order to find those a little bit quicker.
It's also nice to spend a little bit of quality time with different Pokemon.
That is true.
Absolutely.
But since we just got a notification that the leaf den is done,
You
I'm
gonna
going to
part ways?
part ways with Pidgey. So I press and held
We'll
up
just
the
wave at 'em,
up
they go
on
away.
the plus
Okay,
control pad
bye-bye.
to
Go away.
get that done. We're gonna go talk to Timber here.
All right. Ta-da! Looks great.
House.
So you built a leaf den. Let's go take a look inside.
Yeah.
First, gotta wrap it.
Just gonna complete this Pokemon request really quickly, but Timber is essentially saying that in order for a home to be or a building to be complete, you need to put furniture in it. At the very least, 3 items. So we're just gonna go inside. You know what? Since Charmander is here, just take them with me. Let's go inspect it.
Yeah. It looks fantastic.
So it's pretty small.
Nice and homey.
It's pretty small. But we're gonna go ahead and decorate it
there
with
he
the
is. I
items
thought he
that we
wasn't gonna
crafted just earlier. So we're gonna put that table, put that chair, put this bed here.
And
Completed it.
boom.
But I am
That's what it
also
is.
going to add this campfire. And don't worry about everything being, built with leaves and
Oh,
sticks.
yeah, an open fire inside a house made
I
of
want to
leaves
show
right next to
Charmander's
straw.
burn specialty. So whenever they're following you and they're near an item that might be burnable, they're able to light it.
Bro
So,
automatically
for
gets to
example, this
work.
campfire. And even
This
though
game does
you've
look really fun.
encountered or befriended
just
this
don't like the
Pokemon
real
through their natural
time,
habitat
man. Like,
or the
I gotta wait
habitat that they
15
prefer,
minutes?
you can always relocate them into a different area. So, for example, by talking to Charmander here, you have this option here that says want to move in.
You sure can.
And so now this is Charmander's new
Thanks a bunch. That's
Home.
new home. Yeah.
Which is great.
And
They're
if we go back into the Pokédex too,
Uh-huh.
you can kind of see here ideal habitat warm. So say that
Nah, I'm gonna find
outside
the,
you can get a
find
little
the
bit
ice
drafty,
area that's definitely in
maybe
this game and
sometimes
force
wet
Charmander
because
to
of the
live there.
rain. So maybe you do want to put certain Pokemon like Charmander into a home where they can be protected and a little bit cozier. So
No.
already made
Very
themselves a
cozy.
cozy. Look at that.
There's
Taking
a bed
nap
right
on the
there,
sofa.
Charmander.
Oh, you're so
All right. Hey, you don't choose where you want to
It's
take
been
a
a
nap,
long
okay?
day
That's
for
true.
Let them
That's true.
be who they want to be.
That's actually kinda
Let them
cute.
sleep where they want to sleep.
Love it.
Who among us
Fine.
hasn't fallen asleep on the couch instead of going to bed?
Oh, wait, they're outside here. Okay.
Alright. I think we woke him up from laughing too hard.
It's because I forgot to dismiss them.
Oh,
there
that's
you
right.
go.
That's okay. I'm sure they appreciate that house, especially if it starts to rain.
Okay.
All right.
Damn, this game,
I
game looks
that
fun.
about
man. I wanna
covers
play
for
this.
the single player experience. But we're gonna set up now for the other part, which is the
Oh, sweet, like
multiplayer
another 20 minutes.
mode of the game.
I look forward to it.
We're really excited to show a little bit of that because it is one of the multiplayer modes in the game. So we're just gonna set it up. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back. We just finished setting it up,
Yeah,
so
it's insane. This
hopefully it was
presentation with
really
4
quick on
people
your
and only
side.
one was playing
But
this
yeah,
whole time.
let's
Wow.
jump right into it.
Wow.
All right, so this is the one of the multiplayer modes that you'll be able to interact in the full game. This is Pallet Town. So what you're about to see
Huh?
has been
Pallet Town?
built
Gen 1?
specifically, especially for this segment. So you'll start seeing things that might not be in your specific town, but also certain things that have been set here are not going to be indicative of what the full game is going to be experienced. But we just
Dick.
wanted to give a shout out to
Got
that
himself a
just
cheer.
because of what we're gonna start showing here. So anyway, we got starting from the left, Kevin, myself, Demetrius, and Lindsay. All right, and this is Pallet Town,
They do
which
a
up
little
to 4
dance.
players can play local wireless or online. We're playing in local wireless today. But also up to 2 players can play in game share. So even though this is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, only the Nintendo Switch 2 system can do the game share feature. But the Nintendo Switch 2 system can share with either a Nintendo Switch 2 system or a Nintendo Switch system.
Okay.
So those players can kind of give a try to see what the game is all about, and it's specifically for this area. So this is my Pallet Town, and so it's a little bit populated right now. So we're gonna kind of go off in our different directions. If you guys want to start creating some habitats with your abilities or
Okay.
moves, I'm gonna access this. So any item that has a mirror will allow you to change the appearance. So we talked about it in the single player portion of the segment that when you first start the game, you'll be able to customize. So this is kind of very similar to that menu.
That's cool.
So you can see you could change hairstyle. You could change the color
so
of your
there's no
hair. I'm gonna go with blue.
Preview option.
I
Right.
keep the outfit. Change my top to pink. Pants. That's close to jeans. I'm gonna go with the pink hat. Maybe.
Oh, dude, it was so
maybe a
wiggly
black
looking.
back. Maybe blue. Pretty blue. Yeah, that's cute. And some bright blue shoes. That looks good. I like that. Cool. I will transform. And there we go.
Yeah, that's neat.
It's great. So here's a workbench. I'm actually gonna grab it quickly and relocate it. Maybe I might need it for later. I'm also gonna start cutting
What is
some
that?
grass
I see a
here.
big bridge. I want to know what that is.
Maybe put some
Shut up about the grass. I
material.
want to know
we
what's.
don't
I
have
want to know
right
what's across
now.
that bridge.
And as we talked about before, in order to get, say, certain material, you could also use Ditto's abilities, not just for creating habitats. So we hadn't encountered this specific habitat before, so that's why we're seeing it again in this mode. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut so I can get some more leaves. Might be helpful. Oh, there's something shaking over here. We'll go inspect it.
T, should I go ahead and start putting
The
some materials in the
Scyther!
Pokemon
He's
Center?
back!
Yeah, let me go over there really quickly just to kind of highlight
Who's that guy we've already seen?
that Pokemon Center. So in this Pallet Town, again, this is on my system, so I've invited the other players to come and build on my town. Harry expressing it's my town.
Awesome.
So anything that they build is going to be on my system.
You're
but
welcome.
if they're wanting, I'm wanting to build the other players' towns, I have to go over to their town, which will look completely different from mine.
Dang.
So you'll see that the Pokemon Center has a little kind of building kit area to interact with. And as you can see that it takes a certain amount of material. Again, this is not indicative of what the final game will look like. It's just especially for this segment because we want to show how it transforms and what the Pokemon Center looks like when it's built. So I happen to have all the material, but I'm missing a Pokemon that has the build specialty. And we need Scyther as well. So let's see if we can...
Scyther's right?
Probably.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to finish building this habitat here because I know from the previous, for the single-player game, Timber was able to appear in this kind of habitat. So we're going to try for it again and be hopeful that they appear. And again, because this is my save file or save data, I have to interact with the Pokemon in order for the other players to be able to collaborate together with them too.
Here.
That's okay. We can do some teamwork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good team effort.
You guys are creating all these habitats, and I'm like, I have to inspect and talk to everybody. Look at all these friends. You're
Oh,
popular.
maybe.
We can't help it. It's fun. Ooh, which reminds me. Did we create over here?
All right, here's Magby.
Let's go 5.
3.
All right, interact with maybe one more.
2.
Is it Pikachu? No,
Hey,
it's just Charmander.
Charmander.
Oh, good. We may need them for later.
Yeah.
Go here.
Bro, I want to know if I can find shiny Pokemon in this game. I will shiny hunt Pokopia, if possible.
All right, let's see if maybe that rock, shaded rock grass area.
Yeah, I built that
What
up.
this? Come on. Pokemon with build specialty. Come on. Woo! Machop.
Machop.
Actually, I think there's a Makuhita here that's pretty
Perfect.
sure the
Oh, there we go.
Machop also has the build specialty, so I'm gonna have them
Like, that was
follow
weird.
me.
His little fur
Put those
things on
muscles to
top,
work.
they didn't look
Yeah,
like
and
the
hopefully
gold color. They look
Scyther.
like the rest of his body.
I know you're having a conversation with Charmander right now, but really need you, buddy. Let's go here. And there we go. So since they're all been highlighted, I'm going to go ahead and have them start rebuilding the Pokemon Center. All right, so as you can see, it's going to be very relatively quickly for this Pokemon Center to be rebuilt. Again, it's not indicative of what is going to be in the full game, but we really want to showcase what it will look like once it's completed, because it is really cool.
Hey, I was creating a habitat with that.
There's actually one over here too, though.
Oh, is there? Okay.
All right, we'll be right back to
Dang,
check
look at
that
all those
out.
berry trees.
But I do want to show
Bellsprout.
some
What was
other
that, Bellsprout?
moves that Ditto can do that we weren't able to do or show in the
Farming.
single player gameplay. So here's Rototiller. With Rototiller, you're able to till the soil. That's really perfect for growing crops. Another really cool ability that Rototiller can do is if you highlight a plant or even a flower or a vegetable, you're able to relocate something that maybe you've planted it in an area that you didn't quite want to, or maybe you wanted to relocate that flower to, I don't know, maybe decorate it somewhere else, or maybe even to create a flower habitat like this one. So really cool feature with the Rototiller.
Talk to that
There's
Bellsprout.
so many
Don't leave him
Pokemon.
hanging.
There are. Making so many friends. All right, so the Pokemon Center is rebuilt. It's done. We're gonna
I
go
do
talk
want to see
to
what
Machop
happened to
to
the Pokemon
complete
Center.
it.
Up.
And I think you said this, but
I didn't even
that is much
touch it.
faster than it normally is in the game. So
Yes. Look at that.
Good as
It's
new.
a building.
Yes.
What does building do?
You can go inside, but just for the sake of surprise, for when the game comes out, we're gonna leave that for you to uncover when the game comes out. So I'm gonna go over
Sucks.
here.
I want to see. I
Oh,
don't care. Spoil it.
look, this area looks like it could be rebuilt. What do you guys think?
That's a house.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's set a challenge here. In about 10 minutes, let's see what we can do with this space. I'm gonna put the workbench here for
thank
you guys to kind of start. Kind of working through. I'll go out and see if I can find some items that we can use to decorate it. So I'll be right back. In the meantime, I want to showcase some other abilities that Ditto has. So they're not in the wheel or in the move wheel here,
Oh, okay, so
but
you can only have a certain
Ditto
number at a time.
can transform into a Lapras when in water and be able to navigate across large bodies of water.
That's so gross.
Really, really handy for when you're
Oh, look
wanting
at that,
to
Arcanine.
get from point A to point B. This is an ability that you'll
that-
be able to get
Is that
as you play
Autono
through
over
the
the corner?
game.
Yeah, it's Autono.
So you can kind of see this area here that's been especially built for the segment. So we had talked about building through building kits, but you're also able to build block by block and really
Arcanine
develop the
types?
area
Okay.
how you really want it
Okay,
to
so you
look
can
like.
make stuff for.
And
oh,
so
I see
as
SB on
long
the
as
back.
the building has 4 walls and is like at least 2 blocks in height, that is considered a building. But you can get
Look at
pretty
SB on starting
pretty
its
tall
stuff.
buildings if
That's
you
funny.
want to. And you can see also that there's these lampposts and also these electricity poles. So there is electricity in the game, and it's all being generated by those windmills. So
Eevee.
there's some really interesting things that you can do to light up your area because there might be some items that will
What about that new
require
form of
electricity.
Pikachu?
So you
and
can kind of see
Snorlax?
here different
What about
things that
them?
you can do with your world. Like there's that upward staircase and this little garden.
This actually does
Here's
look
some
kind of nice.
2 houses here that are
Dragonite. They're
built
so
from building kits. So we're gonna go into this one and see how you can decorate the inside to really however you want. So you could see here there's some really cute Pokemon plush toys, and also some really comfortable looking themed items.
The jiggling,
I want that
man. That's so
Dragonite
weird.
stuffy in real life.
Seriously, yeah, it's so, so
Life-size
cute.
Dragonite plushie.
And as I mentioned with electricity, you could
That probably
turn
should be
on
a
and
pretty
off
hot seller.
lamps. There might be some other things that run through electricity, so really fun items for you to discover. And who knows, maybe you'll be able to craft them too in the full game. And also, I really like the stage. You can also rock out, maybe build a concert with your friends.
What the hell?
Like emo, thank you for coming.
Bro, you
And speaking
literally
of
just sit there
emotes, so
spinning.
I can interact with the emote wheel here by pressing down on the plus control pad. But in addition, if I press the plus button and you can see all the different emotes. But there's also preset messages that you can use in order to communicate with friends. But if you have a Nintendo Switch Online account and you have game chat, you're also able to communicate with your friends as you're playing as well. So definitely a lot of different ways for you to communicate with people in order to, really get the most out of interacting and communicating and really building a community, not only just inside the game with the Pokemon, but also
If you've
with
made it this
friends.
far into the video, I'm sorry with how many times I've
We're
touched
gonna
that
go back
mouse.
to
I'm just
the other area, but
moving
before I
around and
do,
actually
I want to see if I
knocking
can get up to a really high point. Oh yeah, I said I was going to grab stuff for us to decorate. Before I forget, let me grab the side table, the beach chair.
We've got a ladder going up the side
Yeah,
rather than
grab.
the stairs.
Okay, I'm creating crafting some furniture.
Copy.
I want to completely remove everything.
drinks.
Taking the campfire. Sorry.
Please make some lumber for me.
Yeah, there's Umbreon. Everybody's gonna be happy. Umbreon's his
All right.
favorite.
To get to a really,
Real Evolution fans pick
really
Jolteon,
high point here.
though. If you disagree, you're just wrong. I'm sorry.
And show
Like
one
yours.
more move that Ditto uses. So, we showed the Lapras one.
Is it gonna be the segment from the
Ditto's
trailer where they
also
turn into
able to
Dragonite and fly?
traverse
Yep.
by transforming into Dragonite. And it's a really great way for you to glide from point A to point B. Both the Lapras move and the Dragonite moves will use power points, so you can
Yeah, I was
see
gonna
the
say
blue
that
bar.
meter looks like
It's slowly depleting
winding
as I
down.
use it. So same way as the other Ditto moves, you will need to eat food in order to replenish those power points. So really use them wisely. Okay, seems like everybody's been doing some really great progress here. Is there anything I can help contribute? 'Cause you guys
You can probably use some more
building like
furniture up on the roof if you want.
crazy. All right, I'm gonna put this table here. I wasn't completely lazy, I promise. I bought some stuff.
We weren't going to call you out.
You know, it's for common sense, man. You're always looking out for new stuff we can find.
I got
Look what I
distracted.
built.
I found
Or brought, I
Tyranitar.
Here, I'm gonna build 4 stool or log chairs for us so we can sit around the campfire.
Well, that's a great idea.
Or excuse me, it's a bonfire because it is
Yay,
much bigger
she
than a
contributed one
campfire.
thing while all her friends did all the actual
Here.
work.
You can grab a torch too.
One here,
Yeah, it's set to outside.
there,
That's fair.
one there. Go try find maybe Magby.
I think there's a Charmander as well,
Charmander.
right?
Oh,
Yep, I got him.
Oh,
right
you got
now.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
bringing him right now.
I won't take that away
Yep,
from you.
They're on their way.
Okay, how are we on time? I wonder. Let's see.
Oh, Charmander. Okay, you can like that.
Okay,
That's fine.
okay.
But like
Yeah.
this too.
We got 5 minutes.
Okay. Ah. Right, and this one.
Let's see.
All right, perfect.
Would it be?
How do you guys feel about a sunroof?
Yeah, I
sounds
like
good.
it.
Oh,
Get some natural light
actually,
in there.
sunroof is
Great.
perfect. How do I get up there so I can put this up
On
there?
on the left hand as your
Look at you guys
We
There
got
go.
you.
thinking
We got
with
you.
your noggins, building a
Intuition.
ladder.
Teamwork.
There's also a habitat inside the bed with a plush. So
All right, here's a beach chair with a parasol.
Nice.
Yeah, take some rest. Well earned rest. Well, did some work here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lindsay caught me.
Ooh, there's
Snoozing on the
Tyranitar.
job. Oh, so did Kevin. All right, I'll go away.
Oh, I was going to join you.
Bro, I'd rather look at
There's
all the
only room
Pokemon
for
in the
one?
background. Like,
Nope, you
screw
got
the
two right
gameplay
there.
demonstration.
Where
I wanna
was the
see how
beach
many
chair,
Pokemon
right?
I can spot.
Ooh,
oh, we got
actually,
that.
You know, I was working hard. I'm going
I
to
want
take a
to
little nap.
I want to see if I can do this. Let's find out.
I wonder.
I'm gonna set up a little.
They got
table
enough
right here.
Whoops. Whoa.
Right there. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yes, we
Breaking
do
the
have hatch
earth.
windows. Perfect.
I might not be
And we
able
made a
to
habitat.
build this quickly. We're on a time crunch here, and I'm like, can I do it?
We got a habitat.
You can
up
totally
top,
do it.
Habitat below. This is great.
You have a habitat?
It's a habitat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, the water isn't able to flow far enough. All right. Have to find another way.
You gotta go with the flow.
Let's see what you did.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'll just build a little staircase for us to go to the beach from here. That'll work. Let's see, what else do I have in my inventory? Ooh, nah, I can't do that. Or maybe, why not? Since this is our little house that we're building, I'm just gonna go ahead and...
It's,
Does anybody need
one
some
off from
lumber?
the
I have
whole length of the house.
bunch.
That bugs me.
Here, I'm just gonna put down a storage box. We can
Oh
share
yeah.
it.
Great idea.
Plant some beans.
It's right next to the crafting table.
What the?
Okay, making my way.
Naughty words, Mr.
How's this looking? This looks really nice.
Hey, D.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
Would you
Say
be able to
you know,
bring, or
Squirrel
somebody
time,
be
whatever
able
it
to
is.
bring Squirtle?
Own it.
You got it?
I can
Or actually, not
transform into
Squirtle, sorry.
Oh, is it habitat?
is it-
Oh.
Is it Bellsprout or Bulbasaur around?
There is a
there
Bellsprout.
I
should be a
did see a
Bellsprout around.
Bellsprout.
Yep, I'm looking right at them.
You got him?
I just gotta go talk to him. Hi, Bellsprout.
Oh, I'm right next to Squirrel. I'll grab him.
I'm good.
Sorry, I
didn't
got
need
you a little wet
Squirtle.
there.
I'm good. I wanted specifically Bellsprout. I
Okey
want to really quickly show this because it's really, really cool.
Actually, I think you might need to.
I had
Yeah,
walked
they
to
want
the-
to meet you first.
All right, let me grab them.
There you
Is
go.
it going to be able to?
Thank you. Thank you for spotting them.
Oh my god. Does Bellsprout have the ability to like increase
So
growth speed
Bellsprout
of
has
crops
a
and flowers?
specialty which is grow.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm gonna
It's all
have them
coming together.
follow me because with the vegetable patch that I just grew on the backyard, it will take some time for it to grow because, you know, things need light and water and nutrients. But with Bellsprout's help,
Where is
I'll
bro?
be able to use their specialty to make this grow just a little bit faster.
He looks so stupid.
So you can see now
That's
the beans
adorable.
that I just planted here are sprouting, which means that I'll be able to.
Bellsprout?
I'm finding so many Pokemon traces.
I'll be able to use the fruits of Bellsprout's labor
Cool.
in the very near future. Thanks, Bellsprout. Okay, guys. Let's see. Do we think we're done?
Yeah, this is looking good.
They're
I think
pretty
we're
good.
Nice. I have one more final touch I want.
Do it. You got 1 minute, sir.
I'm going as fast as I
Also
can.
on a time
believe-
crunch.
what-
Alright,
do you
I
need
was
any
like,
help?
No,
I don't know how these
think I got it.
work. I guess Nintendo gives
Although I
them
might
like
need help from Charmander.
however much
I got
time
him
to
right
just
here.
We're gonna find
go.
Charmander.
He's right here.
dick
I got
around
him.
and play
got
the
it.
game
Alright.
within
I'm
minutes.
gonna do one more
Oh,
thing.
where you at?
Ooh, I don't want.
Oh, can you come up? Can they come up this ladder to light these torches up top?
Probably
I
not
don't
the
think they
ladder, but we can.
can.
Okay,
and-
never mind,
hold on.
never mind.
No, I've got some
Bro's
terrain. I'll just put it down
hungry.
for them.
Okay.
I'm so hungry
Seriously.
in real life and in the game.
That makes two of us.
Yep.
Or three of us.
All right, I think we need to call it, guys. What do you think?
I think it looks great.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
so
just gonna
close.
put one more thing, which is a little thingy of flowers.
I've got Charmander up
that's a
here
nice
if you
touch.
wanted to light the torches.
That was random.
Okay, go for it.
Yep, I see that.
Oh, it worked. There you
Trying to
go.
hop up. I think you need to put one more. Oh, yep,
nope.
there they go.
They've got him.
Oh, they're
You just
hard
gotta
at
look
work.
at it.
Come on,
Oh.
Charmander.
Come on, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
I
more.
believe.
Ah,
Please tell me
They're
he
so
falls through the hole in the
happy.
roof
I
that they made.
believe.
That would have been so
yeah.
One last
Nice
one.
job,
Make a fall, make a fall, make a
guys.
fall.
All right.
Ah.
I
Nice.
think
Got the quartets.
this is a good place to wrap up. So one more final thing that we really want to show that you'll be able to do not only in multiplayer mode, we're just showing it because it's a great way to kind of highlight these wonderful game moments, but also in single player. You'll be able to use the
That's
Pokédex
cute.
as a camera
Look at that.
in order
Like
to
Charmander
snap some
wants
shots.
him on the photo.
Yeah, they really want to. But you can do landscape. You can also do selfies.
Doi. That's weird. I don't like that.
Oh, selfie
Ugh.
time.
Yeah.
Instead of
So
fire.
Ugh.
you
That-
can
that is-
change your hands. You can also make little facial. You could also.
so freaking weird.
Yeah, you could do emotes, little facial
Add a little
expressions.
frame.
You could change your
so-
frames, your filters. I'm gonna go with a vignette. Why not?
Oh my god.
All right.
That's so
Nah,
weird.
you know what? No, I want color.
Yeah, let's
Make
go.
it pop.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
That
Look at
is
the
so
Charmander is really happy about being in the photo too. I'm gonna change. Yeah, that's a good little. Let's see. Make sure everybody's in scene. Lindsay, do you mind moving?
I mean, sure, for you.
Whoa, watch it.
Excuse you. Uncalled
Oh,
for.
wait, you can-
sorry.
Uncalled for.
You
Okay,
use moves
here
on
we go,
Pokemon
guys.
and piss
On
'em off?
three. Ah!
I'm sorry.
Charmander photobombing still.
Bro,
All right,
what's
on
up?
three. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Nah, Charmander.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny. I didn't end it.
Oh, perfect.
Really wants to be in the photo.
He does.
I think you should
He
take
does.
a selfie. No, no, you want to
Come
do
on.
it.
Who am I- who am I to
Photos
refuse
of this
Charmander?
moment. Look at this. This
Who am I to refuse
Little
Charmander? Like,
baby.
All right.
really?
Okay, the bit's dragging out a little bit.
It's so cute. It's amazing. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps it up. So
Yep.
yeah, just wanted to again re-highlight Pokemon Pokopia is a 1 to 4 player game. It's a cozy life sim. It's coming out in a couple weeks. We're really excited to be
Yeah.
playing it.
It
There's
comes
so
out in, like,
much
the-
to do. There's
Oh,
so
well,
much
they
to
probably
collect.
played it. This is
Um,
actually this is probably
As
pre-recorded
you really
way in
rebuild
advance.
this world with not only your real life friends but your
Doesn't-
Pokemon friends as well. So
Pokopia
we're hope
release
you
like,
guys
next
get to
week,
try
I
it
think.
out
March 5th.
March 5th.
Yeah,
so,
next week.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
All right, so yeah, that's that. I guess some closing thoughts. Mario Wonder, it looks good for what it is. Like, it's literally just one of those $20 Switch 2 expansions, so I'm not expecting the moon here. If I wanted the moon, I'd play Mario Odyssey. I'm so funny. Like and subscribe, please. I'm very desperate. But, yeah, I kind of wish they showed off some of the single-player levels with the Koopalings, but at the same time, I get it, because, like, there's probably not too much they could spoil, so they got to keep some stuff secret. Pokopia. I want to play this game so bad, man. It looks good, but the real-world clock. Well, not the real-world clock, but, like, the fact that building stuff takes real-world time. Ew. This is like those... It's like those farming sims they have on, like, for, like, mobile games. Like, anybody ever played Dragon Veil on, like, a tablet or something? Remember that? Something like that, where it's like, you can... It takes, like, so many hours to build shit, and you can use gems to speed it up. I'm glad there's nothing like that in this game. If it was one of those where it's like, oh, spend $19.99 to get, like, 1,000 Pokecoins, and then you could speed up building. That would be gross. That'd be so very gross. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap things up, folks. So if you, for whatever reason, actually made it to the end and watched this whole thing with me, complete with me moving the mouse around with my really squeaky chair, first of all, thank you so much. Second, if you're also somehow not liked and subscribed, like, come on, what are you doing? I know you want some mania in your life. So, yeah, like, subscribe, go watch all my other cool, epic, awesome videos where I make an ass of myself on the internet for fun, and, stay tuned, because I'm going to be reacting to the Pokemon Presents tomorrow, because, yes, I was late with this, so it's Thursday right now, tomorrow's the Pokemon Presents. I am going to have to try so hard to avoid spoilers while I'm at work, but, yeah, Pokemon Presents reaction tomorrow, and then maybe a little mini channel announcement. This isn't some big thing, it's just a few changes, a few things I want to do, as well as an announcement of an upcoming project, and I'll give you a hint. This will make no sense to pretty much anyone who watches this video. LS Mark, a podium, and Smiling Friends. There's your hints. So, yeah, that's it. Have a good night, folks.